It is my deep honor and privilege to extend to all of you a word of welcome this morning. In particular, we welcome our chief guest, the Honorable Prime Minister, Sitiveni Rabuka, honorable ministers and ministers that may be present amongst us, and our traditional leaders. Allow me, please, your indulgence to say a few words, the native language. Turang na bonua ba turang ay tambito ina tiongo in Drasa in the Sitiveni ilololo na vi abutere ba turang ra solingali na bonua ati tio ni Sitiveni olololo na tiongo in Drasa na tanga ni bonua suana dang ya longa nyuere ono kula wana momo na tuitongo ya tanga ni wanua na royasi na momo na tumangondo ya tanga ni wanua tambo tolo na momo na tuinalote ya tanga ni wanua ya latina na wanua lia botili wambukuya na sui leo na waiwiluri wana momo na tuimpa ti o malui enda talenga ai to va vina na lomani company momo na chairman in Bosnia sana watura gomba na vale no meeting gomba na visureti ada tu ani dona ngona lela na ondro vale turanga tuimpa Tio Talenga the chairman, Provincial Holdings, Momo Tuinalangi, Turanga Tuinawaka. So Tio Talenga the Board of Trustees, Fiji Pine Trust, the chairman Iruna Nomdo Trustees, and Nomdo Nogitoani, Board of Directors in the Fiji Pine Group of Companies. This morning I intend not to take your time further, but perhaps give the opportunity for our chief guest to address us fully. But allow me to do justice to this occasion and brief you on what has happened, what has transpired to bring us to this point in the progress of the Fiji Pine Group of Companies. We truly appreciate the presence of our Honorable Prime Minister, Chief Executive Officer of ITLTB, senior government officials, especially from the Ministry of Forestry, our private sector and industry partners, and our contractors. Distinguished guests, management, staff, and employees of Fiji Pine Group and Tropik Wood Industries, welcome. I also extend this welcome to members of the media and all those of you who are reporting this occasion to the outside world. On this occasion, I will extend to you the welcome of the company and also introduce our chief guest. I know in leading up to this invitation, the Honorable Prime Minister and his office is extensively busy, and we profoundly appreciate and thank him for being available for us this morning. Sir, your presence here today is a profound testament to your government's unwavering support for the growth of the forestry sector and manufacturing sector of our economy. We are deeply humbled for your commitment to our shared vision of a prosperous and sustainable Fiji. to our traditional owners, we acknowledge your leadership and the ability to give up your resources to allow this company to develop and prosper for the good of our country. We stand today on land that has been stewarded for generations by its traditional owners. And two important events in recent days have made this occasion also remarkable in our view. First, the transfer of land here in Drasa, particularly the site on which this mill is seated, from Crown land to native land to be managed by the trustees, Native Land Trust Board, or the ITLB. And over that transfer, we thank the Maramani Abusa, na Abusa Baturanga Tunloa, and Alman Vanua Sukanadain, for allowing this development to happen. We were very conscious over a period of time that we may not be able to get the consent necessary because of the setup in the Abusa. But we truly appreciate her stepping forward and allowing this process to take place, to allow the land to be developed. Ladies and gentlemen, today is not just about cutting ribbon or turning the soil, indicating the beginning of a project. It is a testament and commitment of Tropik Wood Industries in concrete to build tomorrow's timber industry. Build it now. Build it today. For too long, our timber industry has operated with infrastructure that could not keep up with the pace of demand of a modern, competitive global market. Our existing sawmill, as you may be aware, is suited only for softwood, and it has served the company well. This project is to allow Tropik Woods Industries to process hardwood, native timbers, and any other timber for larger size than what we currently process. Today, the pine industry is 60 years old, if I may remind us. From its humble beginnings in 1966, under the Pine Commission, and definitely in 1991, when it was incorporated by legislation. Fiji Pine Limited has two important subsidiaries. One is Tropik Wood Industries, as you see across the road, and the other one is Tropik Wood Products, that sits out in Wairiki in Bua, both of which process timber, except in Wairiki it only processes chips. And all these products help us enter the market locally and globally. In addition, there is also a subsidiary of Fiji Pine Group that is impaired at the moment, but under which there is a lot of plans to develop, and that is FFI in Malau in Lambasa. Hopefully this other subsidiary may be able to brought to life and add to the economic development of the Northern Division. The Fiji Pine Group of companies are faced today with two important challenges in our view. First is climate and energy transition. In addition, or on top of that, geopolitical uncertainty and global competition. That's on one side. And on the other side, the reality is our contractors and our loggers are facing a shorter logging season, which means for about 6 months in the year, the group will need to carefully plan what it does, because it's very hard to be extracting logs from the forest. Therefore, diversification and expansion out of its core business must happen for it to survive and for it to address the challenges that we face. This new sawmill is a diversification into hardwood processing. In order to diversify and expand, important changes must also happen and are happening in the background. And these include strategic restructuring of the group and to some extent with the consent at some point in time of the shareholders, restructuring of the shareholding. This is important for the future because the company must be set up and structured to address the challenges that it faces. And it must be able to generate revenue outside of the logging season. The Carriage Sawmill is perhaps our humble step into that diversification. This is an investment funded through a combination of internal cash flow and debt funding, with significant outlays already put by the company to bring us to this point in time. We are truly indebted to the team behind me, the board of directors, the staff of Tropik, the group of advisors that advise us on the project, our insurers, bankers, legal advisors, and all our contractors that make things work for the company. With this new Carriage Sawmill, we hope that we will have the capacity to process valuable logs that are available here and be able, through the network, to allow it to reach all the markets in the world, and for that matter, be able to market Fiji hardwood around the globe. I wish to thank our staff and those who organized this event today. To our workers in the mills, your daily commitment in this challenging time is truly appreciated. I've mentioned our advisors, KPMG, lawyers Vijay Naidu and Associates, engineers Permal and Associates, engineering minds, and our architects, DSP Bank, HFC. Thank you all for partnering us in this project. And more importantly, our shareholders, the trust, the government of Fiji, through the Ministry of Forestry. Thank you for your trust and collaboration and confidence in this vision. To the Honorable Prime Minister and the Fijian government, thank you, sir, for the enabling policies, your commitment to good governance, and your steadfast partnership in commercial enterprise in our country. Your support, the support of the government agencies that regulate the industry is truly appreciated. With those words, please allow me to now move on to formally introduce our chief guest. It will be truly difficult to describe our chief guest fully. And I'm sure for any of us that has gray hair in this country, and perhaps those who have just come about in the recent decades, will be aware who our chief guest is, the Honorable Prime Minister this morning. He has been a dominant person in the politics of this nation for the last 40 years, I could say. And we are truly blessed that he continues with passion to serve our country. He is a statesman, former military commander, peacekeeper, but in my view, more importantly, a visionary. Visionary of a modern, united, and a prosperous Fiji. This is the Honorable Sitiveni Rabuka that we welcome this morning. I know he is a man of conviction, a man of courage. From his early days of service to our nation in the military, I had the honor to serve, perhaps towards the end of his career as a very young officer in the military. Under his leadership today, we have witnessed a renewed focus, a revitalization of important fundamentals that are required in a democracy: stability, certainty of tax laws, and certainty of legislation making. And more importantly, a team that can stand united to last the 4 years, push what they've promised the people to deliver. His presence here today is not only ceremonial, it's a powerful endorsement of our shared belief. Fiji's timber industry is a cornerstone of our national growth and forward projection. With those words, I invite the Honorable Prime Minister to address us all. Thank you.
Navalebu Chairman CEO au kerenga e nangonungo nangon batuko na noa pongo Lautoka no sala na wanga ni kitu takos ti kumai unombolabu ina bunwa le vaka kina na songo na ko niua au kerenga nangonungo menda Ogana mundi inda kerenga ngasi ni tautala e da moro inda na masu Pala tirtou na ali tu wai. E nangonongo to aso ti umela keba. To ngala ni anata. Sa kuninga na wanga. Patri ko na avako wanga ti ko. To ali ti ko leon. Kramendon da mas tao.
Tenggarabana kloe na masu menta masu manda. Ki mamiti ko na songko ni tabi kalau ni bibu katorota kita kina turanga. Songko lang ke songko marau. Ki memete ngata lendo atale ni tenga bu ni ki memre na tosu ni kawa bisnisi. Takataka ni bibu katorota kita ki. Nandalana de rongo. Ki memi maro pa ni binaka ni ki memi kre na lo mani marungo. Ki memi dambi bukan nomudi. Ki memi dopa ta ki nangangandri ni matin itu. Sangangandri ni puno pa turango biti. Na buni na rutumbula na ukeke mami raili bole na lo mani wasaliwa. Na buru-buru ki mami bulangi ke ngaki na naklu. Isa me ado iti na padalaka na lomani bita na singa sauti me pakani tuku ki mem sarongata. Iki mem yalo pa dengu ni sandu di na nomuni bosa. Pui tapa na bika baliti ki mami ni ki mem buli mana kubu ni soso. Katalanganan do ni buku ipangau nangana ni mami bula. Kapui tapa na ni mami binaka, kapui tapa na ni mami mangosa. Iki mem yalo pa dengu. Sei ke mninga na klu na ni mami binaka. Sa katalanganan do ni same. Nandu tada ki na ulun buno sa takamekina na nong bibuki. Mami tambi pa no mundia na ngonongo ki mami na numira. Na uke ki mami ra sota ka na bole kina ndrendre na lo mani bita na singa sauti. Sa singa talindro buno e kota kina na ni mami pa nui na ngonongo. Sa koto peke mni na klo me bakana ka kanan do ni same se kumni na ulini buno lebu ka sini tambong raw na lo mani bengon ni ngangaw bengon ni butumbuto na sini tambong raw bengon ni leveka na senga ni ali raw mem sa ta da ki beke mni ki mem nanu manon rumbulan o ke mami mem kretu na klu na nomni be tumberi na nomni be barutaki na buni non rombula na ngono bole ki mami dunu makongo ki memi sengeni klana be ka satra na non rombula ki memi ala bodengu me bakana ka kanan duni same isanti kebi ke mami ni sakle ke mami ni klana ni mem tigu sombu ni klata langana ni mami tudak ki mem bambo tunu bunu retu kine matata bo binaka be kimni ki mem satu tunaka na ngonongo me bakana ni mem ngangande kina reini bambauta ki mem sabar rebitang non rumbula ki be kimni na itu kin bulan itu kene lewa kin dona kami ava mi ava ngana lo muni lewa na ni mami turang sin ngule la dabira na ke mami na sana buat turang olau mi bambauta ni sini ngau na raw terana bu bale bonua ki mem satu tunak tambor na buno buat turang lo mini ngono bole kene ni ngawa memi bi bukan ditaki mene mem pate chuguna nom ni bukan dengu kina nom ni bi bukan rutak masulaka na matin itu ki mem bukan bauti ni salang ni matin tu ni salang ni dona bulan na lo mini matin itu salang ni matin itu mem sa masulaka na linga ni bengrabi ni matin tu ki mem bukan bauta sarna tiu kuna buno ni bangangara ki mem satu tu nak non rombula be kimni raki mbole randonu maka ki mem kriana klo ni siletu na lunde silena bo de una ko kenan ganga men grabi kina na tabi sa ni mami tabi na boni mate me ki mem grabo na tabi ki mem sakre na nom ni bebu ke natura ngona ni mem masu ki mem dambe bo no mundia na ulumbu na der na selebu ni marau ki mem tikite ndo ngonongo ki mem do pati kina bo bu bale bo matin tu bo noa ki mem sadam bor ki be kimni ki mem sakre ni bi kak ngango sang na tatane na dai chisu na ni mami turanga na ni mami bombula
Amen.
amen
Na boleh tetara. Na boleh tetara. Thank you all for your prayers. Honorable I thought there'd be some members of cabinet here, perhaps none here. I don't know what Sungangi, Turana Tonga, the ancient Turan Kwa, the Tuna Turanga Yokani. Na Wonovo Turanga sa Romo Tumai na Nanda Vunu and a Vivo Tortaki, Dona Bla. Manova Colonia, go, those of Itavitunga. Me, well, we know not your victim. Chairman and Board Trustees of the Board Trustees of Fiji Pine Trust, the Executive Chairman and Board of Directors, Chief Executive Officer of the Tokay Land Trust Board, government officials, management staff and employees of Fiji Pine Group and Tropik Wood Industries, distinguished guests, invited dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. Jambul Vinayan, a very good morning to you all. I thank the Executive Chairman for his very kind words of welcome and introduction. As the Tautala has announced, and as we have heard, this time yesterday, we were handing over a certificate of title of a Crown grant of an island in Laos. I'm fortunate that I was part of the government that started the return of land that were alienated prior to the deed of cession, certified at the Lands Commission that was carried out at the time, or that set at the time, to determine the status of land, and gave the seal of the Crown to the various deals that were held or done before the deed of cession. The Crown retrospectively legitimized those deals. Fortunate that I was part of that government after 1987. And those of you who are old enough will remember that something was supposed to have been carried out here on the 15th of May, 1987, which had to be deferred a little because of something that happened on the 14th of May. So I'm back to be with you today as we continue this journey. We acknowledge the chiefs and the elders, past, present, and emerging leaders, and the communities who have continued to uphold their responsibility of caring for the Vanua upon which we sit today. The traditional ceremonies and blessings conducted today remind us that development must always respect our culture, our heritage, and our enduring relationship with the land. I was a shareholder in FFI, Fiji Forest Industries. We collectively were shareholders in that Otonrobebu and Magawata provinces. And our dream was to see some days in the future the ownership coming to us of the 3 provinces in Vanuatu. The parent company was Westfire in Australia. And the chairman was also part of that group. Now that he's here, there is no reason why we should not be able to dream that at some stage in the future, since we started moving towards corporatization and privatization in my first term of government, between 92 and 97, or 99, that eventually some of these resource-based industries and their various processing will become owned by the landowners. The partnership between government, traditional landowners, communities, and investors is fundamental to ensuring that economic development delivers lasting benefits for all Fijians. Driving in this morning, I showed my driver and security detail where the old pineapple canning factory used to be. I went to school in Tailem North, close to where a beef canning factory was. Where have all those gone? Why cannot we bring them back and own them? Today marks a significant milestone, not only for Tropik Woods Industries and Fine Group and Pine Group, but for the future of Fiji forestry sector and our broader economic transformation journey. We gather to officially break ground for the new Carriage Sawmill, an investment that represents far more than just a modern processing facility. It represents our commitment to transforming forestry from a resource-based industry into a value-added, globally competitive, and sustained sector. For many years, Fiji forests have supported livelihoods. They have supported communities and economic activity. However, the greatest value is achieved when we process, when we manufacture and create products of higher value right here in Fiji. Today, we take an important step towards changing that narrative. This project reflects the aspiration of Vision 2050, which is building a resilient, productive, and prosperous Fiji, where our natural resources are sustainably utilized to create opportunities for the current and future generations. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Carriage Sawmill project demonstrates the type of investment that is required to transform our economy. With an investment of approximately $35 million, this project reflects confidence in the future of Fiji's forestry and our ability to compete in international markets. It represents investments in higher value addition, improved productivity, skilled employment, technology and innovation, export competitiveness, and sustainable utilization of our natural resources. By strengthening our timber processing capacity, Fiji will retain greater economic value within the country, will create more opportunities for local businesses, and will generate stronger returns from our forest resources. This is how we build a stronger economy, by investing in productive industries that create jobs, expand opportunities, and contribute to long-term national growth. This investment comes at an opportune time, a very important time for Fiji's forestry sector. Our mahogany plantation are among Fiji's most valuable natural resources, recognized internationally for their premium quality and market potential. But we must utilize them now. I believe the experts are saying that they could start losing their value with age, like me. However, the value of this resource is not realized through investing on harvesting alone. The opportunity lies in processing, manufacturing, and producing higher value timber products that can compete globally. The new Carriage Sawmill will strengthen our ability to maximize the value of Fiji's mahogany resources, generating greater economic returns, supporting skills development and its employment, and creating opportunities throughout the supply chain. This is the pathway towards a forestry industry that contributes meaningfully to Fiji's ambition of becoming a resilient, high-income economy. We are the center of this investment. At the center of this investment are we, the people of Fiji. We are there. We're right in the middle of it. We're the center, we're the heart, we're the core of it. But particularly our Tauke landowners and communities whose stewardship of the forest makes this industry possible. Our forests are not simply economic assets. They represent our identity, They represent our heritage and responsibility to future generations. Looking over the island that we handed back yesterday, I was wondering if the Turanga Nivanua at yesterday's function was already thinking ahead. We were going in the middle of a minor storm, which told us that that side of the island would be subject to a long strong winds, maybe not plant their pines on that side, but plant it on the leeward side, on the sheltered side. Maybe if they're going to be planting more coconut trees on the other side, they concentrate on new leca, those that don't grow too tall, to be easily blown down. Those are the sort of things that we think of. Government believes that sustainable development must ensure that those who are custodians of our resources are also meaningful partners in their economic utilization. Through strong partnership, this project will support employment opportunities, skills development, local business participation, greater economic activities, and long-term benefits for landowning communities. When government, traditional owners, communities, and investors work together, development becomes more inclusive, sustainable, and impactful. Projects such as this, and of this scale, are achieved through vision, collaboration, and perseverance. And I congratulate those in leadership who foresaw the need for this development. The journey towards today's milestone required careful planning, adaptation, and commitment from many stakeholders. I commend the leadership, the management, and the employees of Tropik Wood Industries and Fiji Pine Group for their determination to overcome challenges and bring this important project to fruition. The efforts demonstrate that progress is possible when we work together with a shared purpose and confidence in Fiji's future. As government continues to encourage investment and economic growth, we remain committed to ensuring that development is supported by good governance, informed decision-making, and strong partnerships. Our role is to create an environment where businesses can invest, innovate, create, and contribute to national development. I thank the Chairman for acknowledging the role of government, not just this government, all governments, in creating the environment for all these developments to happen. The measure of this project is not only the size of the investment, but the opportunities it creates for the people. The new Carriage Sawmill project will contribute to Fiji's economy by creating employment during construction and during operations, developing skilled workers in modern timber processing, supporting local contractors, suppliers, and expanding Fiji's export capacity through higher value products. The government that I am honored to lead at the moment firmly believes that sustainable economic growth must be built through partnership with the private sector. Government cannot create opportunity or prosperity alone. Our responsibility is to establish the condition for businesses, for investors, for entrepreneurs, and communities to succeed. This project sends a clear message. Fiji is open for responsible investment. We welcome investors who share our commitment to sustainably develop our country, those who are committed to innovation, job creation, inclusive growth, because together we can build a stronger, more diversified, and more resilient economy. Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate this milestone, we must also recognize our responsibility as custodians of Fiji's natural environment, particularly leaders, chiefs of landowning communities. The future of forestry must be built on sustainability, climate resilience, and responsible management. Our forests provide economic opportunities, but they also protect our environment. They support biodiversity and strengthen the resilience of our communities. The new Carriage Sawmill project represents the balance that we seek, creating economic opportunities while ensuring that our forest resources remain protected and productive for generations to come. Today, we are not simply breaking ground for a new sawmill. We are breaking ground for a new chapter in Fiji's economic transformation. We're demonstrating that our natural resources can become the foundation for value creation, innovation, and inclusive prosperity. We are demonstrating that when government, traditional landowners, communities work together, and the private sector unite behind a common vision, we can achieve great things for our nation. I congratulate the Executive Chairman, Rabuka, the Board of Directors, the management, and employees of Tropik Wood. Kami natatak ay ke, winawalew na nominitag. Winawalew na nominingumutua. Ni marra chumay na ilalanggo. Nitaga niya ni Natalita kanawi, tos taleso sa tunggoy matanda. We acknowledge and thank the traditional owners, landowners, the government agencies, partners and contractors, and all stakeholders who have contributed to this achievement. As we turn the sod today, let us do so with confidence and determination. Confidence in our resources, confidence in our people, confidence in Fiji's future. Together, we will continue building a Fiji where our resources create prosperity, where our communities are empowered, and where future generations inherit a stronger and more resilient nation. God bless this project. God bless the workers and their families. God bless the chiefs and the landowners. And may God continue to bless Fiji. And our hearts and our prayers are with the relatives of those that are still to be recovered. Now, whatever.